started without my expecting it to then. You caught me. But you see how nice this all looks in here. It's bright and I've got a film on at the moment. It's bright and it's Christmassy and it's clean and it's warm and it's mine. And I'm afraid the apartments that we looked at today from the outside I wasn't impressed with at all. Right area. Let me put the light on because I should have that lamp on, but the bulb's gone really dim. I need to put a new bulb in. So, the area is right, but the apartments aren't right for me. Don't like the look of them. I wouldn't be happy there. So, I've been looking today, hired my price a bit, what I'd be willing to pay, went up to £1,000 a month, and there's some nice apartments. There's a very nice refurbished bungalow, but I always said I didn't want a bungalow because we bought one and it was just a money pit. It really was. Everything from the roof to flooding down the road, from the cemetery across the road, the flooding, the bathroom had to be replaced, the wiring, the heating, the kitchen. I mean, we knew one or two things had to be done, and we trusted the woman we bought it from, and the man had been an electrician, you know, so you'd think he'd have done all the work, but we were stupid. We rushed to get in there because Alfie was so poorly and we needed somewhere all on the ground level. And it was like, we were like living on a work site for months on end. Couldn't bathe until the new bathroom was put in. Alfie had to have a commode. I used to go outside in the garden for a week, and then when too much information, but when my son would come round and sit with his dad, I'd go round to his flat to have a bath, but it was just awful. So that sort of put me off bungalows for life, really. So I don't know, my son was saying today, are you going to feel bad when you look back in 10 years' time at all the money you've spent on rent? Because I'd always said I wouldn't rent. And there is that, and I have thought about that. And I have thought about, like, investing some money, giving the kids some again, obviously, investing enough for myself, for rent and other stuff, and getting some treatment that I need. I need some dental treatment, so I'll probably go private for that. So the money's going to be well spent off this house, and enough's going to be invested so I don't have to worry about the rent. However, it's going to mean that the inheritance for the kids from Alfie and me is going to be limited. Because it's going to be going on rent and into somebody else's pocket. Having said that, who says I'm going to be around in 10 years' time, so I might not spend that much on rent. So I really don't know what to do. It's a dilemma. As I say, the stairs here are too much, the house is too much. It's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and it takes a hell of a lot to keep clean and to keep heated, you know. It's sort of hoovered every day, not top to bottom, but the first ground floor and the first floor certainly are. Dusted every day. The top floor's done once a week. And there's just so much space, and they're very high rooms. They're like the older houses that were knocked down to build these. There was one big house, one big Victorian house, and with big rooms and high ceilings. And what the builder did, he knocked the one big house down and he built 2 of these, 3 stories, but more compact. So the ceilings are still as high, and there was a stipulation that when these were built, he had to use the same bricks because it's in a conservation area, which is nice to think of being in. You know, it's not a snobby thing, it's just nice to think that it's in a conservation area, therefore it's going to be looked after. And if anybody comes and puts these unsightly sky dishes or anything on the front, they're going to be told to take them down. So there's a lot to consider. I don't want to be moving out of here and regretting it. The main reason for moving out would be for my kids to take what furniture I want with me, for my kids to rejig the rest, see who wants what, you know, they can just take what they want, and then leave the rest in the house so it still looks lived in, because I will be coming back here from time to time to pick stuff up. The kids will be staying here occasionally, so it's not going to be left, it's not going to be neglected. And my initial thinking was to move out, get the furniture sorted out, take what I want, let the kids take what they want, arrange the rest here nicely, and just get it sold. I don't particularly want to be here when they come round, as I said in the other video. So I could move into somewhere for 6 to 12 months, or 12 months, say, till it's all gone through and I've got my act together. That's 12 months of paying rent up front. And I don't think I've got a hairball, I think, like Chantal's cats. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere really decent for under £900 a month. Plus rates, plus a service charge, and that's a big thing, is going to be the service charge, because I'm not going to be forking out a lot of money for that. So we'll have to see. There is a bungalow, as I said. It's nice, it's all been refurbished. It's down a road that my brother-in-law's brother used to live, and it's a nice little road, not far. I could rent that out for 12 months easily, and then when this was sold, decide, I've seen a couple of flats on the market, that if I was in the position to buy them, I could just go and pay cash for them. If they're still on the market once this is sold, I'll be able to do that. Am I making sense? It's been a long, long day, and I need some painkillers because my back is sore, and I'm off centre, aren't I? I am sorry. Bear with me. I'm getting old. Oh gosh. And I still haven't sorted out my wardrobe, all the stuff from the top of the wardrobe to put in my under the bed storage boxes, not boxes, plastic, fabric containers. So I need to be doing that. Anyway, I might be back a little bit later. Do you like my bougie bar? Why is it? Why aren't you going the different colours? There you go. I'm stuck on that one now. Why aren't you doing it? Oh no, it's not. It's changed. Changed to blue. From lilac to blue, and now there's a turquoisey tint to it. Now green. Can you see it changing gradually? Now a blue again. Now a pale, a pink, pale pink, darker pink, lilac. Smells lovely. I've got rose scented oil in there, and it smells absolutely lovely. Okie dokie, I'll love you and leave you. I may be back on later. I'm going to finish watching this film, which is called, you might have noticed, Seberg. Pardon me, I've got the hiccups. And it's about the actress, the 60s actress, Jean Seberg. Very beautiful woman, very gammy-esque and waif-like. And I never knew these things about her that I'm learning in the film. It's quite interesting. She was the focus for FBI attention because she got involved with all these militant groups like the Black Panthers. But it's got the human aspect of the story also, and how she fell for the Black Panther leader, how 2 marriages were affected because of that, how she was pregnant but not with her husband's child, I don't think, hasn't actually said yet, and not with the Black Panther man's child. So when she was asked by her husband whose child is it, she just broke down crying, so I don't know. Anyway, it's a good film. It was on for, I think it's 1 hour and 45 minutes, something like that. So I'm on 52 minutes. So I'll continue watching that, and I may be back. I may do my jumpers. I'll see how I feel when I've had my morphine. And I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.